8 richest and best-selling girl bands of all time. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to UpTech. Number 8. Girls' Generation. Girls' Generation is a relatively newer girl group as it was formed in 2007. Considering this, their success is even more commendable as they have made it to the top in only a few years. This group consists of South Korean singers Taeyeon, Sunny, Tiffany, Hyoyeon, Yuri, Soyoung, Yoona, and Sohyun. The steady influx of K-pop music into mainstream music has become more evident by the rising popularity of bands such as Girls' Generation. They have reportedly released about 10 studio albums and sold over 35 million copies worldwide. Number 7. Bananarama. Bananarama was formed in 1980 by a group of English singers, Sarah Dallin, Shobhan Fahe, and Carrie Woodward. They had fantastic chemistry between them because they were friends before they decided to form a band. After some struggle, they became a major hit in the 80s, and in between, there were changes in team members. Shobhan left Bananarama in 1988 and Jackie O'Sullivan replaced her, but in a few years Sullivan left the band too. The band made a comeback in 2017 after being on a hiatus for many years. Despite all the ups and downs, Bananarama remains one of the richest girl bands of all time by selling about 14 million copies of 11 albums that they released in the span of their career. Number 6. Destiny's Child. Before Beyoncé became a solo pop star, she was part of a girl band called Destiny's Child, along with 2 other members, Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams. Beyoncé tasted success as part of the best-selling girl band even before she embarked on her separate journey to launch a solo career. Destiny's Child was initially known as Girls' Tyme when it was formed in 1990 in Texas. The band signed with Columbia Records in 1997 under the name Destiny's Child and began dropping one hit album after another. The group released 5 studio albums which sold over 60 million copies. 5. AKB48. The most astonishing and unique aspect about this Japanese girl band is that it is the largest girl group in the world, having about 130 members. This band was formed by its members in 2005 and the group is known to have its own theater. AKB48 has a high reputation for having released about 8 albums in 15 years, but they are also a favorite for their extraordinary music creation, which is why their albums have sold over 60 million copies over the years. 4. TLC. The R&B trio TLC was formed in 1991 with 3 women, T-Boz Chili, Left Eye, and Crystal Jones. After working for a while as a band of 3, Crystal Jones decided to leave the band. So, for the longest time, TLC was a band comprising of only 2 members, T-Boz Chili and Left Eye. The 2 singers also decided to take a break and launched solo careers, but after some time, they reunited and started creating magic together all over again. Unfortunately, in 2002, Left Eye met with her sudden demise in a car crash. In that short span, the band managed to become one of the best-selling by hitting the sales figures of over 65 million copies of their 5 studio albums. 3. Spice Girls. It would be heresy to talk about girl groups and bands and forget about Spice Girls. The Spice Girls are undoubtedly one of the highest-earning bands of all time. It was formed back in 1944 by the legends Melanie C., Emma Bunton, Mel B, Jerry Halliwell, and Victoria Beckham. Spice Girls released their debut album called Wannabe in 1996. The first album became a super hit in 37 countries all at once. Right at that moment, it was evident that nobody could stop the Spice Girls from taking over the world. Their last 3 albums sold over 85 million copies. 2. The Supremes. The Supremes is a girl group from the 1960s who also became the best-selling band of their time. Initially, when the group was formed in Detroit, Michigan, the singers called themselves the Primates. The Supremes have been one of the most successful American girl bands, and the charm of Diana Ross and company lives to this day. Their timeless songs include Baby Love, Stop in the Name of Love, Come See About Me, You Keep Me Hanging On, and Where Did Our Love Go remains hits to this day. Billboard still ranks them as one of the most successful bands of all time. And topping our list at number 1, the Andrews Sisters. The Andrews Sisters can be named as one of the best-selling girl band of all time, but they were also one of the oldest. They performed in the 1920s in times of the blues and jazz. In fact, they specialized in the art of swing jazz and boogie boogie blues. This group was formed in 1925 and comprised of 3 sisters named Laverne Sophia, Maxine Anglin, and Patricia Mary Patty. Even back in the day, the Andrews Sisters sold over 19 million copies of the 12 studio albums they released. These were some of the best-selling girl bands from all eras at different points in time, and these legendary figures have left behind their profound legacy. The Andrews Sisters were as crucial in the evolution of the music industry as is the K-pop band girls generation. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you on the next video.